My name is Viviana Fiorentino. I'm a poet, a writer in English and Italian, and I live in Ireland. I'm board member of the Irish Pen, an organization that defends freedom of expression worldwide. In 2017, I attended one of my first events in Ireland. I was just arrived, and that event was about female poets, in particular forgotten female poets. That means female writers who were famous maybe during their life, but then have been completely forgotten. During that evening, I was completely fascinated by the poetry of Frida Lawton, an Irish poet that died in 1995, who has been completely forgotten. After that evening, I came home and I looked for Frida Lawton's poems everywhere, but I couldn't find it, simply because Frida Lawton's poems are only in special collections in Ireland. So I started my research and I wanted to translate her poems into Italian. So just a few weeks ago, my translations of Frida Lawton's poems have been published in Italy, and so we finally have Frida Lawton's poems back on paper and available for everyone to read. It is interesting that in the same year, 2022, another book of Irish female poetry has been translated into Italian of another incredible female poet, Yvonne Boland, died in 2020. And also, just a few years ago, other Irish female poets have been translated into Italian. On 1st December, at the Institute of Italian Culture in Dublin, Fitzwilliam Square, there will be an event of female Irish poets translated into Italian. The event is a poetic bridge between two cultures, translating Irish female poets into Italian. So it will be a fantastic journey across the 20th century to the present day. It will be an opportunity to hear the music of poetry in English and Italian, listen to Italian translators and contemporary Irish poets and scholars as they read and discuss the importance of translating Irish female poets into Italian. 4 poets will be presented: Frida Lawton, Yvonne Boland, Sinead Morrissey and Africa McGlinchey. Tickets are for free, but booking is essential. There is an Eventbrite page where you can get your ticket. It will be a feast of poetry and translation as we celebrate language, culture and diversity. I think one of the challenges of this kind of events, of this kind of translation and poetry, is to challenge the cultural silence on women writing in Ireland during the mid-20th century. This kind of events, publications, translation, I think have a dual function. They bring lost literary history to light, whilst also promptly a reflection on the kinds of cultural traditions that led to the neglect of this writing in the first place. I hope many will find these events interesting and many will be curious to listen to Irish poems and in English and in the language where the C doth sound, Italian. Thank you.